Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Lost Mind podcast. It is me, Landen, here with Lucas.
I have to mime everything.
Why?
I don't know. I woke up this morning and had a deep urge to mime.
That's crazy work.
Mm-hmm.
We have been gone for a little while, but you know what we've both gone to? Worlds.
No way.
We both played there
I did what?
at the World Championships.
What?
We were in the tournament
That's crazy.
as competitors.
What?
It was pretty sick, man. I'm not gonna lie.
And we did end up having results.
Yes.
One better than the other.
Lucas, how did you do?
Nah.
Nah? What'd you play?
Gardevoir Drifloon.
God of War Drifloon? I thought the meta was Flutter Mane Diva.
It was. Dude, I had the exact Riley McKay 60 built, and then I just got convinced off of it.
Ooh. That's scuffed. Just gotta stick to your gut sometimes.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Lost
That's
My
the biggest
podcast
lesson.
listeners.
Stick
Take
to your
this.
gut.
Take this as a lesson.
This entire season, I didn't stick to my gut, and it's one of the worst seasons I've had in a while.
TS, not tough. TS, not tough. But I just so happened to
Stick to his gut.
play Goldango EX, a very straightforward list that you might be able to see on the screen right now.
What?
With a little bit of red and white behind it.
What was this picture, dude?
It's on the flag for real.
Bro, you could have gotten a more zoomed-in pic.
Nah. I wanted to fit as much Canada in it. I got 9th place at the 2025 World Championships.
That's crazy.
It was pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. Making top cut at Worlds was pretty awesome sauce. I got these 2 little cool promo cards. And if you didn't see me at the tournament, I had a 6-foot cape of a Canada flag on the whole time. And it was pretty badass to see Riley McKay get first place, take home the dub for Canada.
Shout out Riley.
Heisted it from the United States.
Now, we, America,
Booyah, baby.
and
Booyah.
Japan are the only countries to win Masters TCG more than once.
Canada's on the up. 2 in top cut.
We up.
There was another one in top 16. Benny Billinger. We had Trevor Reed. We had Kieran Farah. And then I think we had Julian.
Is that Kieran Fiera?
Fair? I don't know.
Is it
My bad.
Farah?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I should look. I should know
You
that.
talked to him, so?
I do. I don't
Yeah.
know.
They're
That's
best
not
friends.
Kieran.
They're
Not best
BFFs.
friends. But I do mess with Kieran and Anil. The Shift Gear podcast is goated. And Riley. That was a sick. I don't know if you saw the interview they did with Riley. Anil just kept saying chill guy. And it's pretty accurate. Riley is a chill guy. I talked to him before Top Cut. I was like, Canada's got to win. So one of us got to get there. And he got there. So it was hype. I was pretty excited about that.
Right
My goat, Riley. But yeah, it was sick. Hit Toad Scroll. Zork in the Top Cut ASIM match. But ran back the 2-2 start.
Not that good.
It was terrible. I actually was thinking about it. It's mathematically impossible for me to win that matchup if they set up. Because I do not have enough energy to take 6 prizes if they can just keep
They have
rod.
to boss. Yeah. You have to boss those.
But they have 2 TM Evos and 2 Super Rods, so they can just keep putting it in play.
Yep.
And it's cooked. You can like Baby Dango, but they can just like boss your gimme ghouls and KO them and stuff. So it's pretty shocked. But otherwise, hit some.
And they play like
Darties.
double boss plus pal pad, so they're gonna be able to do that every time.
My losses were Crustle and Goldango Dusknor, which was interesting.
That was a funny experience.
So yeah, started 2-2 and then ran it back 7 wins in a row, and then I got cooked and cut. But yeah, still pretty sick. Happy with the 10K. Gonna be able to go to more events this season with that money. So
Would you like to
Free
update?
Palestine,
Would
by the
you
way.
like W? That's my goat. Would you like to update them on your tournament status?
tournament status.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Like you're going to more events this season.
Oh, sure. I think I'm going to go to Vegas. I think I'm going to try to go to LAIC, all the ICs.
Do you want to? I think
both
some
the Canadian
people,
regionals.
Some people are going to be like, "Wow, you said you weren't going to America anymore." So if you don't give them an explanation,
an explanation? I have to get political this early in the podcast? Okay, fine. My opinion has shifted if I am, on average, extracting money from the U.S. economy.
Which he is, actually.
Which this
Maybe,
season I kind of did. I think it's all right. I'm vocal about my opinions about the leadership down there, and I'm not afraid to say it while I'm in America. And if I'm not contributing money, like I actually haven't spent any money that I haven't earned in the U.S. into the U.S. since all this kind of started.
That's
so,
tough.
At this point, I have taken more money out of the American economy since this all started.
He's basically like
farming, and then I'm spending it in Canada.
Yeah.
It's kind of the
He's
goat.
basically just he's gonna crash the economy.
True. It's me personally. I'll just win all the Pokemon tournaments and then not spending like barely any of the money in the States and just
and then the economy will crash because they lost
invest in like a Canadian card store chain or something. Take over the market.
That's fire.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, we should move to Italy. have you seen the Kremiscoli store?
Oh, true. I saw that. He's like offering people like
free
travel for winning cups.
For winning cups. It's so sick.
That's pretty sick. I do think like with the recent injection of like more money into the game with prizes, it's been kind of cool to see like higher stakes stuff happening.
So sick. Yeah, it's like actually becoming like kind of.
Although it is problematic,
it's becoming
like the price is going up to play.
Not too much.
But to like buy packs and actually like have the genuine experience is like it's kind of insane. Like I won 2 Destined Rivals boxes. I was looking when I was at Worlds. It's like over $300 a box on TCG Player right now for a brand new box of the newest set, which is like what?
But Pokemon is becoming a viable esport now.
True. I remember paying $90 for boxes though back in the day. So,
dude, is Celestial Storm on the up and up? Is Paradox Rift on the up and up?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm not really into like the investor sphere of the Scalperverse.
I just hold boxes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like that, I win. Like
but anyways,
I'm on my way to scalp.
What else do you want to talk about today, Lucas?
I would like to talk about our League Cups. I have. You can go to the next tab here.
My Twitter.
This is his.
Oh.
This is Landen's
my second
cup
at a cup
Decklist.
the other day.
Came second at a pretty decently sized cup with a high density of good players. I was also at this cup. I lost in top 4 though. I couldn't get the Lost Mine podcast finals.
No, I played
a terrible match.
This is quite honestly like the worst deck I think I've played in quite some time. Zard, Pidgeot, Dusknoir. I know it did good at Worlds. Maybe this list is bad. But it's such a pile, dude. It's the least consistent thing I've ever played. Somehow managed to not double brick, or not brick until like game 3 of finals. But I had it coming. The whole time I felt like I was just like one card away from losing constantly. I felt like I was fighting for my life. True.
I'm like sweating.
Lucas is crashing out.
Dude.
It's summertime.
I don't think I'm going to make it, bro.
He's crying and shaking. It's because Zard is here. It's a fire pit.
Yeah, he's like heating me up.
But anyways, I played Pichu. I saw that in one of the top 16 lists at World. Pretty cool with Max Belt. Can like kill Squawks with Dusknoir. Can kill Cornerstone.
I like the Pichu.
It's also like really good into Joltik box. Like I actually think it turns that matchup into like unlosable.
Because you kill Joltik or you kill Squawk.
And then it sets up it's just to kill the Joltik because you like basically just get the free prize and you can always Briar at the end of the game and they don't play hand disruption. So
too tough.
I hit Joltik box in like the top 8, and it was like the freest 2-0 I've ever had in my life. Shout out that guy. I think his name was Ron. But
Ron, he's my goat. I hit him the day before.
He's a nice guy.
In top 4.
Yeah.
And game 1, he like attached to the wrong thing and still won because that matchup's just like it's okay. I think I don't remember what happened. Game 2, Toad Cruel went brazy.
Brazy, he says.
And then game 3.
This guy's cooked.
Game 3, I had to go like boss.
Is your list the next one?
I like yeah. This is my 60 that I played at Cups.
Is this just
it's
the 60
literally just the Marcos Fuentes 60. I think it's a fun deck, but it's not powerful enough for if your opponents don't like. If your opponents know what they're doing, the deck just like goes pew in value. It's just not worth it.
I think it's like just very like low damage output. If your opponent knows how to play against you,
it becomes so much harder.
I think it was a good play for Worlds because of the surprise factor, but I played this also to a couple like just like league tournaments, and it was not great if I'm being real. I felt like I was playing pretty well, but I just
I
couldn't get there sometimes.
The deck's good. If you want to play it, you can, but it just doesn't have enough innate power to like counteract people who know what they're doing. Like you can't. It's much harder to win against people who know what they're doing unless you're hitting specifically like Goldengo, Gardevoir.
Yeah, it's like very polarized matchup spread, I think. But
so I think I like playing a deck that has a wider amount of close matchups.
What are you playing to the cup tonight?
Raging Bolt.
Cooked.
I've played like 4 games of it.
Do you have anything else to say about your Zoroark deck before we move on to?
I had a really good 2-cup weekend. I had finals.
Luke's is in Masters by now.
I am in Masters now.
He's in Masters now.
I'm a master now.
Yeah.
I came second at a 20-something person cup, losing in finals to Dragapult Charizard. Terrible matchup. Matchup so bad. And then top 4 of the next day, I lost to Cali White playing Terrabox. And that matchup's also not good because they just Sparkling Crystal to Pikachu and they go swing. And then you have to like scratch. And then if they just like have literally anything, you just go bleh.
Yeah, you got cooked.
Yeah.
I also got cooked. I full break to draw past in finals. And I got dunked game 3.
Tough. But in the bad way. Not in a good way. Yo, wait, I'm going to mute my mic.
Oh.
Wait, might sneeze.
Oh.
No, wait, I'm good.
Oh, he's good. I feel like enough people have talked about the World Championships at this point. I would just want to say shout out to Riley. It's my main thing.
Shout out Riley. Shout out Shizuki for giving me my Raging Bolt 60 minus 2 cards. Unless people have secret access to the Lost Mind podcast Google Drive, this doesn't hurt me in any way, shape, or form. I'm currently playing this 60, the 60 that came third, minus Koraidon plus Slitherwing, because there's an absurd amount of Jolting Box at locals.
True.
There's an absurd amount of
so
it.
many.
It's so many. And with Slitherwing, you just like farm that. You go.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy work.
So tough. It goes so
Lucas
hard.
is munching on Jolting Box.
Bro, I'm
for
munching
real.
on the spiders.
He's having a
bro.
snack.
It's like, aren't spiders like a delicacy in Brazil?
I don't know, bro. You should research that.
What?
You should research that.
Maybe. I thought they were.
What's your other
And then
cut?
I cut Raging Bolt. Oh, no, there's 3 cuts. Minus Koraidon plus Slitherwing, minus Raging Bolt plus Second Crispin, minus Iona plus Judge.
You're playing 2 EX Raging Bolts?
1, yeah. 2.
Crazy work.
But
yeah,
crazy work.
I think I have to work tonight. R.I.P.
What time?
6:30.
Damn, bro. Bro's like actually doing things for the betterment of society.
For real, I have a job. R.I.P.
How dare you, bro?
Some Pokemon players can't relate.
I do. I have a job. A little bit.
But yeah, I don't.
There's
a lot of people that have talked about Worlds. I don't know if I feel the need. We're kind of late on it. It's been like a week, over a week.
Yeah, we're good. Shout out Riley McKay for having the 60 and then making me feel bad about my choices, which makes sense.
Was this something, Lucas?
It's honestly just his fault, and we should blame Riley for being a bad person.
I want to talk about Megas. Is this like the tournaments?
These are the tournaments.
Okay,
so
you pulled these slides up. You gotta
I pulled this up. So this is Pokeka. We're gonna look at a couple days of gym battle winning decks. We'll probably go back to Saturday. We'll just look over what some of the cards do. We do not have every card memorized. I'm sorry. So I have this.
I was locked in on Worlds.
Yeah,
sorta.
I am sorry. I've been playing kind of sorta. I've been playing cups and focusing on that. I've built like 2 control 60s in the span of a couple days and a Grimmsnarl Pidgeot list.
I do think that
there
are
have
definitely quite a few more tournaments in the current format, but the only really
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I only really care about Worlds personally, and I'm not thinking about this current format other than just like cups. And the Mega
the
Pokemon
heat
are
in
super
this
cool.
room is egregious, bro.
You're fine.
We're both sweating so hard.
It'd be like that. It's summertime. What do you expect?
Dude, and to make it worse, I'm wearing like
Yeah, that's on you for wearing
pajamas.
pants. But I'm excited about Megas. I know a lot of people think that they're cringe and lame.
You have like a government job. How hard is it to get like a window AC, bro?
I don't have a window. It's
I don't know. Just build a window. Just build a window, bro.
This guy can't handle literally just the temperature of the world. It's not even hot here. It's like 25 degrees.
Right.
Anyway,
it's definitely hotter
Pokemon
than
are sick.
that.
I don't know how good they are. I think they're all kind of mid, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
most of them are mid.
I do think it's pretty sweet.
Let's look at gym battles. No, there was
people hit on
one.
the 3 prizers, but I think these look pretty balanced so far.
Yeah, I agree. As long as they don't just make an absurdly broken one, then we
Which
should
they
be
have
good.
not done yet.
Is Charizard here? Do we know if Charizard's
Charizard is not out yet. I think it just got announced.
Are we sure?
I'm quite confident.
Oh, Charizard EX. Whoa!
Yeah, it's definitely not.
It's not here.
It's also not good.
Okay. It's pretty good.
Raging Bolt is
Grand
basic.
Tree.
So?
Culver's Tenacity for Grand Tree. And then you just have a huge HP Pokemon. Okay.
So
let's talk about a couple decks.
Have we talked about the new cards? Have we talked about them? Did we do a video on that yet?
We did, but then some more cards were announced.
Okay. So I think there's like the biggest megas are like Mega Lucario with like this fighting package of Lunatone, Solrock, the new Fighting Dong, and then we have the Power Premium Pro or whatever the Fighting Electropower is. So like there's a big package. Plus this stupid broken Lily card is so insane.
Isn't this item literally attach a fighting energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon?
No, that's the Psychic patch. This one is Fog Crystal for fighting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got the 2 mixed up. So, I think
this is just like a bad fighting box.
This is a bad fighting box deck. I don't know what he's cooking here. Yeah, no. Let's not even look at this. This is bad. This is bad.
These are like Japanese tournaments, like gym battles, which is just like basically
the equivalent of a league challenge.
Not even gym battles is just regular league.
Isn't it league challenge?
No, City League's like Cup. They don't really have a league challenge equivalent, really.
I heard that gym battles were like the equivalent.
I went to a bunch of gym battles, and it's literally league, bro.
Oh, okay.
I was in them.
Okay, so we have Hydrapple Meganium, which actually doesn't seem too bad. It just seems like kind of a pile. If you're playing like...
Oh, Meganium's new, right?
Yeah. The Meganium is... It duplicates all grass energies. So if you have 1 grass energy attached, it's equivalent to 2. And then we're going to see that being used in Hydrapple decks. We're going to see that being used in Teal Mask, like Venusaur decks sometimes. I don't think it's too great. I don't think it'll see much play. But something like this could have potential. We're seeing here, Hydrapple is just, it does 30 damage for each grass energy in play. So when you have Meganium, you're going to be able to scale up pretty fast. But it's an inconsistent deck. This
the
new
moral
forest,
of the story is
this
the
new
stadium.
Forest of Giant Plants though is really good.
So if anyone didn't play back in like 2016, there's a stadium that was a throwback to Broken Time Space. It says just your grass types can evolve at any time. This
Except
one,
on the first turn.
I'm talking about the old one.
Oh yeah, my bad.
The new card is the same effect, but you can't do it on the first turn of the game, your first turn. So if you go second, if you go first, you can't use this. You can only use it on your second turn. However, it is like functionally the same if you're not trying to like lock your opponent out of the game with something like Vileplume, which is why Forest was so broken.
Yeah, Forest was insane.
So I do think this stadium is functionally going to feel the same most of the time because you can just kind of have a slower turn one, and then the rest of the game it is just Forest, which is a very, very powerful effect. So you're going to see decks like this. I don't think this exact thing is great. I don't think there's really any great grass types right now. But
I think Hydrapple could be okay. Like Hydrapple Meganium?
you just like, it is just such a pile.
No, it isn't.
How are you drawing cards with this? Like with Ogerpon?
Yeah, I like Ogerpon.
You draw like one card a turn, two cards.
Yeah, but you're
turn?
drawing, you draw 2 extra cards per turn plus top deck plus supporter.
Maybe with the Lily, shuffle, draw 8.
Yeah, and
I
that
just
effect
think,
is
like,
insane.
The Dragapult is going to get so much better off of this stupid supporter because you can just sit there and take shuffle, draw 8, shuffle, draw 8. Shuffle, draw 8.
I think Lily's. I think we'll see some Dragapult 60 soon. Typically, the top of these web pages have a bunch of like the silly 60s.
Agent box.
What does this card do?
That's I think the free retreat. It says free retreat and it's just corner 20. They can retreat.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of like
it's good
that.
in Grimmsnarl. I think it's way better than Maractus because you don't have to play Air Balloon to like pivot out of your.
There's a fly behind you.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm trying to. Okay.
It's all
Sorry.
good.
I have my spidey senses tingling.
I don't think this is good though.
Yeah, I don't know why this is a Rosic in here.
Okay, I don't
this
mind.
is cool.
This is kind of cool.
This is cool.
I don't think the Mawile is good, but I do think Terrabox with Kangaskhan is pretty cool. I do think like you should maybe be looking into Bouffalant with this card. I do think Megas are just going to be not that good though because the best decks right now, some of them are Raging Bolt and Dengo, which
I
just
agree.
take
I think
prizes easily.
Goldengo is going to get a
To the moon.
Yeah, Goldengo's up going
It does
to the moon.
rotate though in the next rotation, so. Go up this.
And then a lot of the Megas are going to have a lot. It's going to be a lot harder to KO the Megas. But I think right now, Goldengo, Raging Bolt, their stocks are going up just because there's going to be some hype around Megas. And there's just hype around. I think it'll all mellow out soon. But at the beginning of the format, I expect there to be quite a few Megas. Like, I'm talking online tournaments, not the first regional.
Yeah.
There's going to be a good amount of Megas, which is going to be, met with a lot of Goldengo and Raging Bolt. And then the first regional will probably be a decent amount of Goldengo, a decent amount of Raging Bolt, and a bunch of decks that beat those decks.
Hear me out. I think that Mega Mawile is going to be pretty good in Archaludon. I'm a big Archaludon fan.
While you do that, let me pull it up for myself and for the people.
Lucas does not know what that. It's sick. It just
Wait, what?
higher damage output.
Control F.
I don't know what you did.
Bro, what did I do?
It's Command F, bro. It's not
Command. Oh my
this
god.
Is a freaking Mac.
Okay, keep talking.
We're just pulling out Mawile right now because Lucas doesn't know what it does, but it just does 260 for 3, so you can evolve a Dura, and it also has a sick first attack. It's a basic 270 HP Mega type or Mega Metal type Mega Pokemon. Gives up 3 prizes.
Yeah, that's not good, bro.
But 2 metal. It does 80 for each prize card you've taken. So, like, if you've taken 4 prizes, it says your last attacker. It does 320.
That's absurd.
It's pretty good.
That's really good.
And then for metal colorless, 260, and it if your opponent's active or has damage counters, it does nothing. And
it does 30.
Oh, 30 instead. Okay.
It does 30.
I just know
I think that
you play it down, it does 260 for 3.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It has a pretty good. It'll make our Chalonon's early turns a lot stronger because I know that can be somewhat of a problem with the deck.
Also, just a great cornerstone answer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, insane cornerstone answer. One shots Goldengo.
I'm kind of interested in kind of maybe playing Archaludon Zorg again. I really like that deck with the 4 Serrano, Precious Trolley, 4 Gear, 4 Arvin. It was super consistent.
And then you can play Mega Mawile.
4 Boss, played triple Turo. One
That's
of these.
tough. Yeah.
That list was awesome.
And then
this is
this is going to be able to take a hit. You're going to be able to swing for 260. They're going to have to hopefully swing back into you. And then you can go
this
Gust for
Turo
swing.
super well.
Yeah, Archaludon plus like having a bunch of onboard draw and 3 Turo in your deck is going to be able
only
to
has
Turo
1
you.
retreat, by the way, which is pretty sweet. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so I think we'll see if there's any that pop up. But even in stuff like Terrabox, it's going to have a lot of value because with Crispin attached to an E-Switch and Energy, you're going to get a lot of value from it. You're going to be swinging for 260. You don't have to discard the energies. It's still going to be an onboard presence. They have to deal with it.
The first attack also just kills anything if you're on 1 prize.
Yeah, much. And that's
just
kind of
400.
there is a struggle sometimes with this deck in like the last turn of the game. Mawile plus Noctowl is game most of the time. So I think we're going to see Mawile in Terrabox a decent amount. And it also shares the same energy needs as Pikachu.
wouldn't be grossly surprised to see, maybe not, you couldn't play like a mainly Mawile attacking deck, but I think this is going to be really good in Dura, because you can like put them on one prize, you can maintain one prize board state, let them take a one prize, then you can go like 2, 2, 2, and then finish with this, or you can take early prizes with it on like Dengo or basic EXs with 230 or more.
I don't think it's actually that good in Dengo the more I think about it.
Into Dengo?
Yeah.
No, I just like to finish the game, take your last 2, it's win the game.
So you are going to be playing like Poison Arch? No,
I don't know.
No, like Zoro Arch. I don't know if Zoro Arch works right now because you aren't. Yeah. Are you playing Evo in that deck? No.
You could. Why not? You're only playing 4 Arvin. I was playing Evo, I think. But anyways, enough yapping.
It could be strong.
I think I like Mawile more than most people do.
Yeah. Kangaskhan as well. I just want to mention that real quick. I think that's probably just like new card syndrome in this deck. But when it's in the active, you can draw 2, and its attack is 200 plus 50 for each heads you flip until you get tails. Plus 50.
Oh, maybe you're right. I don't know. We'll look later. Blissey, there's not really any new cards here.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
This is...
I think Mega Nitric's bad. That's my opinion.
Why is that your opinion? Let me pull it up. I know what it does, but I just want to pull it up for everyone.
I just don't think it's worth 3 prizes. Like, you could attack with other stuff. That's a 2-prizer. It's pretty weak. 330 is the same as, like, a Zard, which is a lot, but...
Yeah, dude, what? This card is well statted.
The first attack's not very good.
The first attack is pretty...
Against, like, literally Raging Bolt only.
Galvantula? I mean, Joltik Ball. I mean,
I guess, yeah.
But also, that's kind of mid.
It depends. Mid-decks.
It depends on the situation.
Those decks also play Prime Catcher and 4 Boss, so...
But it depends, because they're not going to be able to one-shot you. Like, Joltik can't one-shot you, so they have to go Galvantula plus, like, Prime Catcher Boss, and then you just, like, put down another Manectric. So if you play, like, double... If you play double Electrike, it's pretty strong. I think it's a well-statted card. It might be... I could totally see a world in which it's very strong. I could see a world in which it sees no play at all. But in these Miraidon decks, you can very realistically have a Riot Blaster loop. Like, you can go Riot Blaster, they swing back into you, and then you Riot Blaster again, just with the Magneton. Because they're going to have a hard time one-shotting a 330 HP Mega, and you're going to be able to one-shot them. With Magneton on board, you're going to be able to charge it up, and they have to target the Magneton from there. With Electrikes, you can loop it as well. I think it sees some play in Miraidon, maybe. And depending on how basic heavy the format is, Flash Ray could see a lot of value. I think it's pretty strong.
I'm a hater.
Why are you a hater? What did I say that didn't convince you on Manectric?
It's kind of like...
I also am getting
Stage 1
syndrome.
Raichu, or like Stage 1 Raichu V, but it doesn't actually, like, the 330 looks pretty good, but there's going to be Megas with more HP than that. It's not one-shotting everything. The first attack...
Not in the first format of Megas.
Yeah, there is.
Mega Dragonite is in this set, right? And Mega Dragonite's bad anyway. What does Abomasnow have?
350. There's like Lucario has 340. Like, it's not actually that good of a number. This gets farmed by Lucario.
I don't think that deck is good. Like, I don't think those decks are gonna be very strong.
I don't
like,
know. I really
so for real. Are we seeing Abomasnow in the big 2/5?
No, I realistically don't think the Megas are gonna be very playable until rotation.
Yeah, but I think Manectric has the highest chance thus far of any cards, other than like maybe Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir, to see play.
I think this is worse than Lucario. I think Lucario legitimately like beats every deck except Gardevoir. Like, that card is so good.
Bro, let me just make sure that I'm not. It's just a well-statted card, right?
Lucario is so well-statted. It's like bustedly stats. It's like it reads the same as like Zard does to me, in power level of just stats.
Okay. I mean, like, maybe?
340 is insane on a Stage 1. Does 130, accelerate 3 to your bench any way you like, and then 2 for 270. 2 retreat, so it's balloonable.
Okay, well then how is this beating Dragapult? How is this beating Dragapult thus far?
Use 2 shots, it's like Turbo, bro. And you have 80 HP Rayolus.
I guess.
This card is sick. I think this card is so tough. 340 is gigantic.
I started saying tough for one day. He's already on the tough train.
I've been saying tough.
No, you haven't.
Yes.
Bro, be so for real.
I'm being so for real. You can't get Hawlucha Phantom Dived.
With the Riolus.
There's no... You can't even get Dusknoir Phantom Dive for knockout. Like, this thing is huge.
I mean, maybe. Okay, it's probably fine into that.
I think this literally beats everything except...
And then, it loses to Guardy, which I think Guardy's still going to have see a lot of play next format. Mega Gardevoir just, like, eats this, bro. It's just...
I mean, yeah, you lose to Guardy. You, like, 100% you do.
And then I think...
But you're already in fighting. You can play Cornerstone for Dengo.
If there's going to be, like... I'm not going to start counting, like, high grapple, Mega, with your real deck. But,
holy, bro.
You know, what?
Lucas loves yawning on the pod.
I did. I don't know how you did.
Bro. This card is, you can't not tell me this card is not insanely statted. And like literally play 2 of the
Let's go look for the
turbos.
Mega Lucario deck lists. Let's go look.
You play 2
and then we'll
of the
talk
fighting
more
turbos
about
at
it
a
soon.
330.
That's pretty.
You think this is good for 330? Discard all your energies.
Yeah.
And you got electrics on your bench. Like this is such a bad deck at using a 3-prizer. Like Lucario, you can just have.
Yeah, I think one hands is kind of mid, and
Yeah,
I think
I'm not saying like this is. Like this, Maraudon's supposed to be a turbo deck. You're playing like
sorry, bro.
8 Evos.
If I couldn't cut that sound out, I apologize. 'Cause
RP.
that's gross as hell.
Ultimately, Manectric's fine card. I just don't think it's really gonna be that good. I think it's just gonna be like a mid EX.
I can see it.
Gets a limitless page, but it's never like cracking top 8s. I don't think.
I can see it. Meganium Ogre Paw. Wait, go
Okay,
back.
Lucario.
Ceruledge. I think Ceruledge sees a lot of value now.
With the Lunatones.
Yeah, it gets a high. Its value goes up for sure when there's higher HP Pokemon, especially as a Terra deck that is going to win the trade basically every game with Briar.
I don't think that's true.
With Briar, I think you can win the trade a lot more.
A lot of the time,
effectively.
not every game. I find that
And
this deck does not have the early game output to get there.
with Lunatone, you might.
It's like 1 energy per turn.
Yeah, plus Brilliant Blender.
It's 6. You're doing, if you get Blender plus Lunatone turn 1, you're doing 150.
That's pretty good.
That's not. Dango does that. 300 on turn 2.
I one
just don't-
shot Golengo.
I think good gold. I think this is a good 1/1 line in Dango. I subscribe to that theory, but I do not think Ceruledge is strong enough, especially with Megas. If you're not one-shotting Megas unless you're weak.
I guess
they're
I
weak to
could
you.
I see the argument of where Golengo could be better, but
So
I
much
do
better.
also agree with him on Ceruledge being pretty good in Dango.
Yes, I do think 1/1 Ceruledge is excellent in Goldango right now.
But the Lunatone, I just want to mention the Soul Rock
We'll
does.
see it here.
Oh yeah, tough. So Mega Lucario, I don't think this is the way to play it.
No, I do think
The
you probably-
Hariyama, is that Hariyama not just take 10 less damage from attacks? No, there's a new Hariyama, I think, right? Please tell me there's a new Hariyama and we aren't playing a 3/3 line of things that do 10 less. Okay, it's double. It's Hop's double
What did
on
you
an
think
ability.
You did not know what Hariyama does.
Bro, there's another Hariyama from the. Do you remember? Do you know the old Hariyama that for 3 energy does 120? It was made in Scarlet Violet format,
like
and its attacks to. It's like when a Pokemon does damage to you, you take 10 less.
I don't know.
But I think this is pretty
Blurry
decent.
picture.
Yeah, blurry out picture. But this is pretty decent. What do you think about this? I think this is pretty strong. You're going to be able to go Lunatone plus discard a bunch of energies, draw 3 cards, and then you have your Lucario to set up either your bench Lucario or your Mighty Armor. And your Mighty Armor's doing a bunch of damage. 210 for 3 on a 1-prizer is really strong. That's killing Fez. That's killing.
I'll give you my
actually not
take. I'll give you my
Larius.
take. I think this is going to be like kind of like a tag team-esque, like quad tag team kind of deal. So you're going to play like a 4-4 or 4-3 line of your Mega, and then I think it's probably optimal just to play the 2-2 of the draw guys. If you put too many 1-prizes in your bench, then you get kind of cooked by the prize rate because playing a 3-prizer, they can go like 3-1-1. You basically want to force them 2-2, 3-3 every game, and you can guarantee to do that if you don't overbench.
What?
And if you, yeah,
No,
you
you
can make them
can't.
go 2-2 and then 3-3. You can attack with like the Soul Rock early. This does 1 for 30. You can just sit there and Lily and set up, and then you can just sweep them. Or you can like Turtle. If you just have so many ways.
I
to
get.
operate.
Okay, yeah, the Soul Rock's pretty strong. It's 70 plus 20.
You draw 3 per turn. No, it just does 1 for 70 if you have Lunatone on the bench. It's just Fan Rotom.
Oh yeah. That's pretty strong.
And then you just the
Wait,
Lunatone
no,
is
that
if
is
you have
just
Soul Rock on your
Phanrotom.
bench, you do discard draw.
I
You discard
kind
a
of
fighting
like the
draw
idea
for-
of Hariyama in this.
I just don't like. It's probably fine, but you have to have attacked with Lucario to use the attack on Hariyama, and Doubleless has not seen anywhere near any amount of play.
Actually,
and
no,
I
that's
think
true.
for a reason.
And you could be saving a bunch of space in this deck.
Yeah,
by
kind of
playing-
much stuff. Play like 4 boss, 4 Poke
4
Gear,
boss, yeah, 4
multiple
gear.
3 Turos.
You don't need this many switches if
2
you're not playing
Turo, 3.
Hariyama.
Yeah, Hariyama's got like 4 3 retreat, 3 retreat, 3 retreat.
Yeah,
You can't
and
balloon
then
it.
yeah,
can cut the amount of
your
switches.
damage output's gonna be really high with Max Belt plus the
I don't think you
the
need to
shake.
play Max Belt, but it would be
Max
good.
Belt might be like. I think Stamp could be pretty good in these kind of decks just because you're going to give them a bunch of 1-prizers in the early game and then you go Stamp plus Swing.
This is playing Max Belt and no Arvin as well. You just have to draw the Max Belt. It's kind of
Bro,
crazy.
what?
That's
I
crazy.
think Stamp could be pretty strong in this deck. You play like Arvin, you play Stamp, and then you kind of set up from there. You let them kill your 1-prizer, you go Stamp plus Swing, plus like CC Fez or something. I think this deck could see some play, but I think Stamp's probably better than Max Belt. Off
Basically,
bat
to
here.
decide how good you think Guardy is, if you can dodge enough Guardy.
Not playing Wallies in this deck is absurd.
I don't think that, like,
You full heal your Mega.
I guess. It could
How
be-
is that not absurd?
Turo might be just better for board
No.
fixing. You could
How?
play like a split. Because you just like, you also want to reset your second attack with Turo. It's also like,
Just retreat.
then it's on your bench.
Wally's
Returns energies to your hand.
Yeah, no, but Turo discards them.
Exactly, and then they go back and play with the first attack.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, I see like I
No,
could see
why
a
would you?
split. I
Yeah,
could see
yeah.
a
Why would
split,
you not
but-
just play a split? Because then you can go like heal, balloon, retreat, attach, and then swing for 270, and then like Wally's again. I think you could be playing a high amount of healing in this deck. I think
that's why
I
think
kind of
you
agree
should
with
cut
this
Harry
take.
Amma and just play heavy supporters. That's my take.
I agree with him.
You already have a pretty good draw engine. Once per turn, draw 3 cards.
2 vessel, 4 fog crystals may be a bit absurd.
Yeah, that is a lot of energy search. This with the new item is sick. I don't think you need to play 70 HP Riolu for Poffin because you can just play like this list Artisans plus like Nest Ball plus the Gong.
Wait, there's 70 HP Riolus?
There are in standard.
Why would you not just play that?
Because you can't Poffin for the other 2. You literally are Poffin for Riolu. Like it loses so much value.
That's actually true.
You have 4 of these already. Like
and
you
then,
have 4 Nest.
yeah,
plus
yeah,
4
yeah.
Crystal
And then your Dragon Ball
Artisan.
matchup becomes marginally worse.
Yeah, the 80 HP is quite relevant, and it also just does 1 for 30, so it kills Buddy.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I think Lucario's sick.
I
Dodge
do think
Guardy. Dodge
Lucario,
Guardy.
he's kind of convinced
Especially
me
when
a little
Guardy
bit.
EX rotates, I think this card is broken.
Mega Venusaur. This deck is kind of seeing a little bit of hype.
I see a lot of people hating. I don't think this deck is that bad. I don't think it's great either. Like, as long as the one-shot decks are prevalent, I don't think this could function, but...
I don't know why there isn't a Toad's Cruelly X in this deck.
Yeah, that's true. You can do a lot of damage with
I think
that.
Toad's Cruelly X being able to swing for 280 is really strong.
Can it swing for 280 on a no area 0 board?
240.
That's still pretty good. Doesn't the Venusaur's attack do that, though?
What? Let me just double check that. I thought it was 200. Actually, no. I guess you don't really need the... Bro, what is happening on...
What you cannot spell.
Okay. 240. Oh, never mind. Okay, so yeah, never mind. Toad's Cruelly X is mid, depending on how much...
Okay, 380. Like, you think Manectric does a good number? Discard all lightning energy
Depends
from
on
your
how
dude?
prevalent this deck is. It depends on what the meta is. Because if we're
Yeah.
still sticking to Charizards and Dragapults, Manectric hits what you want them to hit.
Yeah, but that's why I think, like, rotation... The Megas are going to suck until then. There's just way too many good cards right now.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I think
do
something
if
like this would be good.
Is like this with Wally is kind of sick because 380 HP, you move all the energies off, you Wally, you put them back on.
There's no
like
Wallies
240.
in this deck, by the way.
You also have the Bulbasaur that has the retreat lock attack, so you could Relicanth, or you don't think you really even need to Relicanth.
You can also just
bench
put down
Bulbasaur.
you can just put down a Bulbasaur. In the Goldengo, that's actually pretty prevalent. You could play Milotic in this deck, and depending on their board state, no.
We're already playing Toadscruel
That's
in here.
whack. That's whack.
Yeah, you're
you just
wildin'.
play Toadscruel.
This is why we play Sacrilege, though. We can one-shot Venusaur. Yay!
But I think something like this could be strong.
Yeah.
Maybe consider like a Hydrapple line in this deck. I still think Hydrapple could be pretty good.
But this
Honestly, why are we not just playing Hydrapple over Venusaur? It has
Venusaur.
it has just as much HP. You can put down your...
You know how much damage the Ogerpon EX does with Venusaur? You go like Ogerpon, 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 you have Meganium on the bench, and you move them all to one Ogerpon. You hit for like 1,000,000 damage. I think
That's true.
Hydrapple's mid as heck, guys.
Mid as heck.
We don't swear here. But yeah, Lily's is
We've
so good in
only
these.
sworn a couple times.
I think Lily is also like disproportionately good in these like forest decks. Because you can just go like fill hand to 8, evolve all your stuff, fill hand to 8, evolve all your stuff. Like drawing just shuffle draw 8 in a deck full of things that can just spam into play is like pretty good synergy with your support.
Yeah, because you just thin out a bunch of cards and then draw way more. Yeah,
Yes.
I see that. The one of Picnic Basket in here is diabolical. I think Wally's
That's so
pretty
Sigma.
strong.
That's so
But
Skibidi.
he makes a good
So
point
Frizz.
with the
Yeah.
no Hydrapple. He makes a good point with the Ogerpon, just because you're going to be able to move a bunch of energies there. What did you even say?
Nothing. Keep going.
Out them out. You can just Meganium double all your energy. What are you?
Nah.
You can just Meganium double all your energy swing. Like maybe we don't need Hydrapple in this deck, but something like this could be strong. Something inside of me is telling me that this deck's not going to be too like
I don't think it's
broken, but I think it's good. I think it's good.
great. More Vegas.
Wait, go up, go up, go up.
That's another one.
Yeah.
This is
tough.
just
Wait,
plain
this is
straight
tough.
rolls.
This is
just,
tough.
no Meganium.
This is
Wally.
tough. This is tough.
Heroescape. But here, I want to talk about this Guardian deck. We don't have that much time left.
Why would we talk about this?
Because.
Why is Jellicent good?
This is whack list.
Yeah, go down. Yeah, go find another Gardevoir 60. Ain't no way. This
this is
60.
better.
This is better.
I think,
Abra.
Abra's whack, but I do think that Mega Guardy has a place before rotation in just the straight Guardy list. Mostly it's just like a more HP, Iono you to 1, put this thing in the active that nothing in your deck can one-shot that just blows you up. It only has to have 1 energy on itself, so you could heal it to full
360
HP.
360 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's broken.
Yeah, it
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
6 energy on a Raging Bolt to kill this. especially if you're able to go, like, maybe play Turo or something. I don't know. If you could, like, put it in the active, there at 2 prizes, pick up your Guardi EX. You just have, like, 1 energy on all your Pokemon. They can't kill it ever. It goes take 2, take 2. You can do some crazy catch-up plays.
Is Drifloon even good in this deck?
I don't think so. I don't think you really need it.
I mean, it could. You can get energies into the discard pile. It kind of depends.
Lily's is broken in Guardi as well. Draw. This is only playing 2 monkeys is criminal. Yeah, Shuffle Draw 8. Any deck that can just take 6 prize turns if they want to just gets to sit and Shuffle Draw 8 a million times. It's broken.
Yeah, just cut Abra, put 3rd monkey in here, cut
Are you questioning how good just Shuffle Draw 8 is?
In Guardi?
That's so much.
It depends on if they're playing like the Floon build. I guess
you got 4 Ultra, 3 Vessel. You could play Research, but I think.
And the supporter also discards, and the stadium also discards psychic energies to draw cards.
And I keep saying Shuffle Draw 8 as if it's not just literally Cynthia after you've taken a prize. Which Shuffle Draw 6 is a supporter that was a 4 of in most decks for this whole standard reality. Strong. This card's just strictly better at Cynthia and Pont. Which are both cards that saw so much play.
What does Pont do?
Professor Oak's new theory. It's just Cynthia. It's in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But,
yeah, I remember that. Pont.
But yeah, I think Mega Guardi.
I think Mega Guardi actually makes a lot of sense because they're never going to be able to kill one of the. Wait, look at this.
Never.
Is this 60 better? Dude,
still playing 2 monkeys.
Like, why
and
are
the
we
stadium's
playing?
Pretty good, but
why are we playing such a small amount of monkeys? Dragon Ball Dusknoir is still seeing success through Psyduck.
So good. 4 Anno, 4 Lily is broken. Although Research is pretty good still. I don't think this is the correct. I still think you want an amount of research.
I don't know if you need an amount of research.
Research is pretty good.
Why would you need an amount of research?
Discard draw 7?
Yeah, why would you need that? What?
It's pretty good with the deck when you can, like, you've researched twice and you're at the bottom of your deck and you have, like, your whole deck in your hands through an Iono.
I mean, I guess, but, like, just discard all your cards anyway. Like, you're fine. Like, you can just discard all your Poffins and Nest Balls and you can Ultra Ball everything away. Like, I don't think you're having too much of a struggle discarding your deck.
I think it's like, I think you play like 1 research at least or something. I don't know. I like research still.
Maybe.
But yeah, I think this deck does get notably worse with this Psyduck that comes out.
Yeah, if it ever becomes too much of a problem in the meta deck, just put a Psyduck in, and Psyduck isn't like a automatic. This matchup's absurd, like kind of card because Dusknoir is not the only reason why this deck is strong, but I do think that some decks can definitely build around Psyduck. Think about like Control. If Control is playing Psyduck in it, you can now like Flute and Erica, and if you ever hit like Duskull, Latias, or Blood Moon or Fez, your situation becomes a lot better for you.
Fire situations. Hear me out here. You're playing Control. They don't know you're playing Psyduck. They go, I'll evolve to Dusclops, or they go Candy in this list to Dusknoir, and then attack with it in play. You go bench Psyduck, and then bring up the Dusknoir or the Dusclops, and then it's like just stuck, which is pretty good.
That doesn't win you on the spot though, because Shadowbind is 150.
Yeah, but that buys you like 3 turns. Yeah. And then you get like boss something else. That's just like a good line.
That's you can do tough.
That. Any deck can do that. Play Psyduck. If you need like some time against this deck, and they've just benched these because they don't generally play Balloon. Both of these Pokemon have more than 1 retreat, so they can't go attach retreat.
Yep.
It is quite literally stuck unless they have their 1-up Turo.
Yeah. And with Psyduck in play, if you can just put Psyduck in play, Bravery Charm it or something like that, you can make them run out of bosses. And then there are cards in the format that just kind of like can sit there. Pass.
Also, this deck is just extremely weak to energy removal, so.
Yeah.
Turtonator? When?
Turtonator? Turtonator's so tough. Turtonator Luxcape is so sick, dude. Because you Turtonator Luxcape and then you Psyduck and they just actually sit there like, I can't kill this.
They cannot one-shot Turtonator. Ha 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 ha.
And then you discard energies. So we might be trying to build Control in the near future. Shaman's absurd in this format. I don't know why we're playing it. Like that's a bit that's wild. So much Dragon Ball. Are we sure? Okay, Psyduck in this deck. Shout out Psyduck. He's my homie, my number 1 homie. Been with me through the ups and downs.
We've seen a lot of lists here.
Raging Bolt is
9 minutes.
Raging Bolt. I want to keep talking for a little bit longer. We're good. Raging Bolt is on the up and up, like I mentioned earlier, especially with especially with the new format and people leaning towards these high HP mega decks, Raging Bolt decks that can one-shot in general, especially like a deck like Raging Bolt where since a lot of mega decks are going to be slower, Baby Bolt's going to get a lot of value.
You can just sit there and accelerate energies with your Ogre Pawns.
I think this format is pretty ideal for
I do think it is harder than you would think to like get 5 to 6 energies.
Yeah, it's like
it's not that easy to do that.
It depends. I think it could get a little bit stronger, but it is gonna have a hard time hitting those numbers. Mega Kangaskhan in this deck's funny as hell.
I feel like that's maybe good. I feel like Kangaskhan's really good in like a Trolley Latios kind of deck.
I agree.
'Cause, like, you
It's
go
just a free draw too.
Yeah, you just go draw 2 and then pass and then draw 2 again.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Goldango is still on the up and up. Joltik and Iron Hands also going to be gaining a lot of value because since these decks are so slow, you Joltik, you power up with hands, and then you just go amp, or you go like amp, swing with Dango, and then amp again. I think this kind of deck is going to be pretty strong. I think Joltik Goldango stays
Very
strong.
slick.
Do you
Very
agree with that, Landon?
I think Dango is in a very good position moving into this new format.
Because I feel like it has one of the easier times.
Ooh, we're playing that's honestly kind of a sick shout. Playing the Lunatone Soul Rock. Be good in Mirror, because you can just punch for 70 into a Gimme Ghoul going second off of an air balloon. It's not going to be easy to find those though.
Yeah, it is.
You can't
What?
Poffin for them.
Oh, yeah, no.
They have
Good
110
shout.
So this
Prime
looks-
Catcher in
this
this deck is absurd.
I mean, you're
Is
just
it?
playing slower. You're just
No, just
discard
play
draw
Secret
3,
Box. Just play
discard
Secret
draw
Box.
3, yeah, probably.
Just play Secret Box and Artisan, and then you can actually like start swinging for for a good amount of damage. Charizard also gonna be on the up and up because it has a high damage cap. Anything that has a high damage cap.
330 isn't like a very great number anymore. Like especially like I really
No,
think
but
Lucario is good.
once they take a couple prize cards, Charizard's just gonna be one shotting.
One-shotting what?
Everything.
Not megas.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
330 is not like
I don't know, play
there are
Max
multiple
Belt.
megas.
I
Like,
mean,
that's fine too, but I don't know. I think Zard is pretty much just a pile. I'm a hater on this deck.
Bro, ain't no way. I think Charizard's okay. I think it
It
gains.
is really Lily is really good in Zard as well.
I agree.
will say.
Yep. And you're going to gain a lot of value from the high HP Pokemon being in the format, just because you're one of the decks that can actually swing for high numbers pretty easily. Grimmsnarl is bad. I don't know why we're playing it right now. I don't think this deck is...
No Grimmsnarl.
No Grimmsnarl. I mean, I think it's okay.
And it's a nice Psyduck though too.
And nice Yveltal. Nice.
Psyduck the goat.
Maybe with Psyduck it's okay.
Psyduck
'cause
the goat.
maybe with Psyduck it's okay.
Oh,
Here's our
yeah,
Chaladon. Here's our
let's go.
Chaladon.
This
How
is
many?
deck- no,
There's
only
only one Archaladon that won a gym battle. This 60 seems pretty strong. I do kind of mess with this,
I
but
hate it. I want Zork in here.
I think Zoroark's pretty strong. But I like the
Serrano Zork's
I like the
goat.
Team Venture Bomb plus Monkey Dory combo. It makes your Joltik matchup a lot better because you can actually aggressively kind of target those down. But it's gonna be kind of hard to hit those combos in the first place. Hero's Cape on our Chaladon is pretty strong. I don't really see it
Mid.
having too much value
Mid.
in the what do you
And Zork?
what does Blaziken EX do?
It's like once per turn attached.
Oh no, oh, sorry, I thought it was a new Blaziken EX.
And Zork, this is like the same as last one.
Is that literally just Marcos Fuentes? Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
It is. Nice.
Word.
I think I don't really see why Blaziken would be any better than it is right now. What are
Did
some?
we miss any decks with any megas? I want to see if there's any megas that are out that we didn't see decks for.
Yeah, so there was Mega Venusaur, there was Mega Gardevoir, which we saw, there's Mega Manectric, which we saw, Mega Camerupt, it was missed,
Mid.
but I think it's better in Oricorio.
Yeah, true.
With Oricorio, the new Oricorio is, if you have a Fire Mega in play, it's backs Caliber for fire energies on a basic Pokemon. It's absurd. Camerupt, you're going to be able to flood a bunch of energies in play, swing for high amounts of damage, and it's, I think that's going to be
Lucario,
pretty
we saw a
strong.
deck for that.
Lucario, we saw decks for that.
Mega
Absol
I
is
think
just
this
mid.
card is pretty mid. In theory, like 2 monkeys for 60 and then one-shot them is cool, but there's way better ways to be knocking things out.
Yeah, I agree.
And then it's second attack.
Things like that always like
does not do
sound
enough
cool.
damage.
Things like that sound cool. You know,
This
Frost
is the
Eyes with Monkey.
Yveltal.
Yeah, I think that card is pretty strong. We
Mega
already
Mawile
saw
deck
Mega
with our
Mawile with our Chaladon. And we also saw it in Terra Box. I think Terra Box actually goes on the up and up a little bit here, just with the value of Mega Mawile. I think that card's pretty strong in Terra Box. Being able to have a good finisher is something that it kind of
Mega Bomb Snow is mid.
wanted. I mean, Blood Moon's still pretty strong, but Mega Mawile doesn't really cap out. I thought there was some height for Mega Abomasnow.
No, it's like a beam deck. You discard cards from top of your deck.
Low key, yeah. Why can't you just play 40 water energies?
Because it does not. There's a Mega Metric. We saw that already.
Yeah, we saw that with Miraidon.
And I think the last one's Mega Gardevoir, which we saw already. And then
Oh yes, I saw Goldango 60s playing this.
Mega Latios.
There was a Goldango 60 playing that, but I just don't really see why that is good at all.
It just it's
Mega
not enough.
Latios.
There's like Clefairy format.
Yeah, Clefairy format.
There's the Kangaskhan we saw, and
like 300 damage is not enough damage.
No
And
Mega RIP.
Okay, actually that card is terrible. Let me just mention, Mega Latios is horrible because it's like no value on a 3 prizer that is like doing
Doesn't even have
300.
free retreat.
Yeah, not free retreat, which is absurd. 280 HP, so it's the same as a Pidgeot, and Pidgeot is super easy to knock out in the current format. 3 prizes for this Pokemon is just not worth it. 300 damage, not worth it. 40 damage, switch. Wow. Broken effect. This card needs a nerf. This card sucks.
True.
I
So
don't
bad.
really see why this card... I don't think this card will see a Limitless page at all. Goldengo played it in a Japan Battle League, but I think they just really like Latios.
You know where you have to go?
Do you have anything else to say?
I don't. Bit of a scattered video today, but that's okay. We just talked about megas. We got some of the
I
world
feel like
stuff
it was
off the
pretty
plate.
to the point.
Yeah, I liked it. Talked
This-
about our cups, talked about what we're up to, talked about our world's runs,
Yeah.
and then looking forward to megas after Pittsburgh Regionals. The set
Next-
is going to be coming out soon.
Next episode is going to be a Pittsburgh tier list. We've decided on that, and I
Sigma.
think tier lists are... Let us know in the comments if you actually want to continue seeing tier lists. It just seems like a very easy way for us to get our ideas down. We've played in a good amount of cups. We do know the format quite well.
In the worlds.
Been to Worlds, yeah. Then we've tested after that. And, yeah, so tune in a couple weeks here for the new
Shout-outs.
tier list.
Shout-outs.
Shout out to my Twitter page that I literally don't use. I actually just don't exist now. Like, this is the only place I exist, it feels.
Shout out my Twitter at HitlerTCG.
He does exist. He makes
The
he
Freak
makes
Noir.
fire Freak Noir.
Freak Noir post was
Freak
fire.
Noir.
If you know it, you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Those who know.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. What the
W lost my podcast.
Oh Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Booyah,
Our home
baby.
and native land.
See you next time.